We know that breakaway point and breaking points are the gateways for root locus branches to enter into the complex plane from the real axis or from the complex plane to the real axis. To understand these concepts, breakaway point and breaking point, let us look at some examples. And this is the first example. Find breakaway point, breaking point for the system whose open loop transfer function is given by GH of S is equal to K into S plus 1 divided by S plus 2 into S plus 3. We know that in a root locus technique, we are going to take the open loop transfer function GH of S and we are going to locate poles and zeros of open loop transfer function GH of S. From there, we are going to sketch the complete root locus diagram. So, root locus is a locus of roots of your characteristic equation or closed loop poles of the closed loop system. Now, for this system, now I have S plane. I am going to locate poles and zeros here. I have one pole at S is equal to minus 1 and one zero S is minus 1 and one pole at S is equal to minus 2 and another pole S is equal to minus 3. Now we know what is the root locus area. So from this locations, pole 0 locations, then I can say easily the root locus area exists from minus 1 to minus 2. That means from this 0 to this pole and again from minus 3 to minus infinity. So from the last pole to minus infinity. So this is a root locus area. Though if you want to draw the root locus diagram on real axis, and you should draw only within this space. Now, so I want to find out what is the breakaway point or break-in point for this particular system. We know the existence of the breakaway point and break-in point. So breakaway point can exist. The first case, if two poles are adjacently placed, in between, if at all if you have root locus area, there exists one breakaway point. Similarly, if you have two poles, we have double pole, and either side if you don't have any root locus area, the point itself is the breakaway point. So similarly, you can also have the complex break points. Now break-in point, there must be two poles, two zeros, in between there must be a root locus area, then there exists a break-in point. Or else, if the zero is located leftmost side and towards the left if you have root locus area, again there will be a break-in point. So for this problem, then from the looking at the pole 0 location, then I can easily say that no such condition exists even for breakaway point, break-in point. Let us do the calculations and see whether that is correct or not. So what we'll do, what is the procedure to find out breakaway point or break-in point? The procedure is same. First step is we are going to write the characteristic equation 1 plus GH is equal to 0, that is 1 plus K into S plus 1 by if you multiply the denominator S square plus 5S plus 6 is equal to 0. The second step, I need to write this equation in the form of K is equal to F of S, then find out the first derivative of that means dk by ds is equal to 0. So roots of this equation are valid and invalid breakpoints. Now, so I can write the K equation, K is equal to minus into S square plus 5S plus 6 divided by, you have S plus 1, then you can apply very easily U by V rule and you can get what is the corresponding dk by ds. It results in dk by ds is equal to, now we have 2s square plus 7s plus 5, again we will have minus s square minus 5s minus 6 is equal to 0, and if you simplify further, you will be getting 2s square plus 2s minus 1 is equal to 0. This is dk by ds is equal to 0. Then we can easily find out roots of the second order equation, and those roots will be s is equal to plus 0.36 comma minus 1.366. So if you locate these 2 points in your S plane, then plus 0.36, so plus 0.36 is after your 0, that is in right of the S plane. So towards the right of the S plane there is no root locus area. Therefore, this point 0.36 is invalid breakpoint. Though it is a root of dk by ds is equal to 0, but it is invalid breakpoint. Similarly, if I have minus 1.366, so minus 1.36 this area, so we don't have any root locus. So therefore, this point is also invalid breakpoint. So this way we can find out valid and invalid breakpoints for any system. Let us look at another problem. So in this example, find the breakaway and break-in points for the system whose open loop transfer function is given by gh of s is equal to k into s plus 4 divided by s into s plus 2. K into s plus 4 divided by s into s plus 2. So very first step is, since it is open loop transfer function, we locate poles on 0. Now this is S plane, then we can poles on zeros. So first we will have origin pole, then pole at s is equal to minus 2, and there is 0 at s is equal to minus 4. So pole, 0. So these are the locations of poles on zeros for this particular system. Then you can find out what is the root locus area. So root locus area will exist in between the first pole and second pole. Then second pole and 0, we don't have any root locus area. Then from this 0 to infinity, again minus infinity, we have root locus area. You know how to find the root locus area. So how can you find? We know the rule. You take any point in that particular section and count poles and zeros towards the right side of the point. If that number gives the odd, means that particular section will have root locus. If the number is even, so we don't have any root locus in that particular section. So that way we can find out root locus area, that will be from 0 to minus 2 and minus 4 to minus infinity. Let us do the calculations for this problem and see where we will have the root locus, breakpoints in this particular root locus area. Now, so we know the procedure, 1 place gh is equal to 0. Therefore, I can write k is, and the next one place, so we have k into s plus 4 divided by s into s plus 2 is equal to 0. Second step, you are going to write in the form of k is equal to f of s. That means we will have k is equal to minus, so within the bracket we can write it as s square plus 2s divided by s plus 4. Again we can simplify very easily and you can get the equation dk by ds is equal to 0. So that equation is s square plus 8s plus 8 is equal to 0. And what are the roots of this equation? You have s is equal to minus 1.17 comma minus 6.825. So these two are my roots of dk by ds equal to 0. And how to find whether these two roots are the valid or invalid breakpoints. Now look at whether first one we have minus 1.17. If you look at the point in your S plane and it is there in the root locus area. We know that already from 0 to minus 2 we have root locus area, and this point is in between of that, minus 1.17 in between. Therefore, this point is there in the root locus. It is a valid breakpoint. And similarly, if you look at the other one, that will be minus 6.825, and we know that from minus 4 to minus infinity, the entire area will have the root locus. Therefore, this point is also in the root locus, and this point is also called valid breakpoint. So whatever the roots you are getting, both the roots are valid breakpoints for this particular system. And the first one we call it as a breakaway point because it is in between two poles, adjacently poles. And we can also see the existence, two poles are there adjacently placed, in between we have root locus area. That is the reason why that point has got we call it as a valid breakpoint. Similarly, a leftmost side we have 0 and left side we have root locus area. So here I have another breakpoint. This breakpoint is called a break-in point. So this way we can calculate real axis breakpoints very easily. Whatever the roots you are getting, dk by ds is equal to 0. We need to find out whether they are valid or invalid by locating them in the S plane and see that fits into the root locus area or not.